championship.
Staying in that 1-3-1 zone.
Wilcher skips it. Smith lets it fly and lifts the lid off the scoring tonight in Nassau.
Yeah, that's what
St. John's did not shoot it all that well last time against New Mexico from the perimeter. 4 of 18. Here's a steal for Smith. A 3-on-1, and he missed it, but the putback for Ejiofor rolls through.
For triple-double, but he has a real knack for getting the ball on the boards.
Johnny's have the first 5, and the lob is taken away by Luis. St. John's on the move again. Oh, my.
R.J. Lewis trying to make a statement. You'd think a shorter period than that.
This is Jeremy Roach working late into the clock. Gets a step and scores off the glass. A lot of Baylor Bears basketball this season with their eyes on a potential franchise-changing piece. That is the freshman B.J. Edgecombe. Bears a sluggish start on this end. 1 for 7. Wright fires a 3, and that'll help.
Yeah, just to make that outside.
In double figures all 4 games to open his college career. Baylor knocked down 15 trays last time against Tarleton. Kadari Richmond from the outside. Picked up by Wilcher. Love across the floor to Roach. Into the paint, and a finger roll settles in.
Boy, Smith, the small guard for St.
Back-to-back buckets on consecutive possessions for Baylor. Ejiofor got the low post positioning, finishes off. Love out of the shot fake. O'Meara out of the shot fake, and he lays it in.
Great body. And still finished at the basket.
Wilcher lines up a 3 and connects. In the Patino-Patino matchup at Madison Square Garden against New Mexico. Wright lobs it in. O'Meara catches and scores. Richmond underneath the free throw line as it knocked away and stolen. Wright leads the break and lays it in.
Excellent job.
Now, points off turnovers for Baylor. Had 46 of those against Billy Gillespie. As Ejiofor.
Then the picker is just slipping to the basket and makes some real nice passes for some easy looks.
Edgecombe back in the game, dishes to Wright, and he buries his second tray. Scoring punch tonight. Scott Drew very complimentary of what he's brought defensively since arriving on campus. Dunlap gets free and knocks down the triple. Earlier this month against Quinnipiac. In his second season under Rick Pitino at St. John's. Nunn switches hands and scores. Now these guys know how to put on some big-time ballroom hoops. Iwuchukwu couldn't get it this time, but the putback.
So proud of him.
St. John's leads by 7. Scott connects from the outside. They can take St. John's out of rhythm. 11 of their first 16. An easy adjustment, it appears, for St. John's playing in this ballroom. Dunlap connects again. His second quarter punt. Marksman, he's come off the bench and delivered with 6 early points. Another steal for Richmond. Bounce pass ahead, and it's Prey. He powers it. Now 5 of 18 from out there as O'Meara rejected. That's the 3rd swat for Zuby Ejiofor.
Yeah, St. John's doing an excellent job of collapsing when the ball goes by, so it's not just all the way to the rim. They're giving some help or getting a block.
Lewis cashes in.
Grab yourself with 2 feet, gather your balance, and go strong. Make the official call the foul if there is contact.
Here comes Zuby with another high-flying finish.
It's an attack, but sometimes when there's a lot of contact, players kind of shy away from that. They do rely on the outside shot.
Edgecombe with a monster swat as he sends Ejiofor to the floor. Zuby wanted to whistle there, his first miss. And now Roach attacks. Swings it out. Robert Wright on target.
Good kick by Roach.
To this contest.
But the answer, I guess, to that is you can be a great shooter, but if you don't get any open shots, it's hard to make them.
Lewis with a hand in his face.
St. John's
That's the 8th triple for St. John's.
Yeah, St. John's had the open shot, knew the shot clock was working its way down, knocked it down.
Roach stops at the free throw line, finds none, and he cashes in from the outside. Smith skips it to Wilcher. A lot of contact, late whistle. And
better look from the three-point line. I think that's what Baylor's kind of doing. They're trying to do too much by themselves right now, as opposed to working together.
Here comes Smith along the baseline, and he sets up Ejiofor. Zoo come down from the St. John's faithful that made the trip down to Nassau. Celestine knocks down the three. 3 seconds separate the big clock and the small clock.
We talked about Lewis being an all-around player. Best scorer. He's out there hounding Edgecombe.
How about that? Davon Smith. See if those numbers tick up a bit. The final 18.5 minutes. Nunn with a patient step through. Ojanwana out to Roach, and he buries the three.
And that was
It is 14. Nunn sneaks inside, feeds it to O'Meara, and he missed everything. O'Meara can handle it. He goes coast to coast. Count it! And a foul. O'Meara into double figures with 10. The lead down to single digits. Lewis finds Smith. Baseline 2. Book it.
Smith there. Stop that run by Baylor.
Second field goal for Smith. Roach with the crossover and the layup. There's Kadari Richmond probing downhill. Left it short. Second chance around the world and down. Now you're going to have to find a way to get more and more seats in here every year, it appears.
Certainly. We are talking now with Bama. Great job. Quite an inspiration for our young people. He's been holding camps. He's involved the local community very much in what he's doing. And so I played it all. My favorite sport was baseball, of course. And they say I was quite an athlete when I was younger.
Are here, but this resort, it is top notch. I think fans of any college basketball team would be lucky to come on here, and maybe VJ.
We have made it a priority. My government, of course, made it a priority to help this initiative, what we call Sports in Paradise, and so we have been.
Everything he wants in the low post. Edgecombe out of the shot fake. Roach tried to knife inside. Now O'Meara late in the clock, corkscrews downhill and muscles it in. I mean, it's just kind of surreal to be standing this far away from some of the all-time greats in college basketball. Oh, Scott got the low post positioning around. Made this place such an amazing tourist destination for everybody that wants to take a trip down to the Bahamas. As Nunn misfires from straight on. He'll try one more time. This one's pure.
St. John's not going to the... Kind of interesting. Coach Jenner said he had given a film of Joel Embiid's shot because it's pretty simple, just straight up to the basket to Lewis, and he looked at it and worked on his shot, and it's really knocked down. Now, I almost asked him if he had shown it to Richmond, but he didn't have time to.
Jalen Celestine connects on his second downtown hit. Baylor's within 5.
And again, that's set up by the drive to collapse the defense, gave him a wide open look.
Dunlap, quick trigger, couldn't get it. There comes Jaden Nunn with a chance to make this a one-possession game. Nunn into Ojanwana for the jam.
Nunn with a real good read off that high pick.
From 18 down, Tino. Richmond finds Scott. Rhythm 3 on target.
We got to give
Johns. Right kicks it. Edgecombe sidestep. Back to right. That's a 3. It's good.
Real good play by both shots to the basket. But two offensively execute a little bit better. Be patient and get a good look. They're getting some attempts if they take their time and move the ball just like that possession. They worked it, looked inside. It wasn't there.
Oh, yeah. Got plenty of drama all of a sudden. Richmond across the floor. Scott tees up a 3 and hits again.
Back-to-back, huge ball loose.
Extra possessions, big reason for this comeback. O'Meara snags the loose ball. Nunn steps into a jump shot. Baylor has its first lead tonight.
Great body control.
VJ Edgecombe has been a shell of what he's shown his first 4 games in a Baylor uniform. Celestine gets it to Roach in the corner. Shot clock into single digits. He'll step back for 3. It's good. Jeremy Roach, clutch. St. John's can tie with the 2. Take a late lead with the 3. It's Richmond operating downhill. Teardrop. It's good. Kadari.
That pass, if it's long one, you have to have some arch to it.
On a bounce pass to Jeremy Roach. Time winding down with 4 seconds, with 3, with 2. Nunn, touch pass. Edgecombe for the win. No good. Overtime in the Bahamas. The freshman Well, they thought about it. Nunn picked up by Smith. Into O'Meara. The right hand hook settles in.
Good recognition.
Edgecombe finds Roach in the corner. Down the baseline. It bounces in.
You know, I think
you could teach a clinic on how to shoot a free throw. Edgecombe downhill and a clean block. The controls of this Baylor offense in crunch time of this overtime game. O'Meara puts it on the deck, hangs, and it bounces out. Gets it back, and he puts it in, plus the foul.
Yeah, he just...
Smith races around Nunn, and he rips it away.
That's a tough play. That looked like a foul.
Edgecombe skies for the flush. And he's limping again, but he has given Baylor its largest lead of the night.
Taking full court pressure.
Richmond with a step, and he scores off the glass.
And that's the difference. Richmond is big.
Baylor can chew a lot of time off this 41 seconds.
They've got to be strong with the ball because you know there's not a lot of calls been made.
Carryover. Big turnover. St. John's gets it back.
That is the first for this tournament. BD Global decided to not have a day off in between. Richmond knocks down the first one.
John's even. This time he ties it at the free throw line. Jeremy Roach into the front court for Scott Drew's Bears.
Gonna go for one.
They had a similar opportunity at the end of regulation. Edgecombe misfired from the corner. Roach picked up by Richmond. Down to 5 seconds. Roach behind his back with 3, with 2. Jump shot for the lead, and he missed everything. Double overtime in the Bahamas. The nation, and now unbelievable basketball between a pair of ranked teams. Smith with the quick bucket.
Give Smith credit too. Again, his speed showing up to get to that ball and finish.
Davon Smith with the bucket for St. John's. Second. Baylor has been dominant on the offensive glass tonight. Corner tray, R.J. Lewis.
Yeah, he's been kind of...
Kadari Richmond not on the floor to start double overtime for St. John's. O'Meara couldn't wrap it in. Rebound Scott.
St. John's with a quick adjustment because before it wasn't on.
That's a deep 3. Aaron Scott. Ejiofor up top. Scott across the floor. Smith, extra pass. Wiltshire buries the 3.
How many times in the game do you see a team that misses the free throws, ends up the wrong side of the score?
St. John's is in the driver's seat. Wiltshire into Ejiofor between his wickets. A steal for right. Smith pokes it back. The veteran Davon Smith with the deflection. Ejiofor to the bucket. O'Meara blocks the shot, and it's out of bounds off Zuby.
But not right now.
Jaden Nunn gets it into O'Meara. The handoff to Roach. Bobbling the basketball down to 10 seconds. Edgecombe with 8 has to hoist a contested 3, and he puts it in for R.J. Lewis, the quarterback for St. John's. In the pocket, delivers over the middle, and after a couple of seconds of contact, the whistle finally comes.
Court didn't call a time.
Ejiofor is second. Off the front rim, O'Meara has it with 2. Roach for the win. It's good!
Oh, man. Can you believe that?
Jeremy Roach has won it for the Baylor Bears. A buzzer beater in the Bahamas.
And I think the officials will look at the replay just to make sure there's no time. But, man, what a shot. And, again, St. John's really wasn't out of position. The only thing maybe you could have done differently was try to turn them side to side to use a little bit more clock. But what a shot.
That is out of his hands.
I mean, Smith is, look how high he is trying to block that one.
An incredible finish.
Yeah.
in the first half. 5 down in double overtime. And off back-to-back free throw misses. The graduate transfer from Duke with Scott Drew.
Coach, wow, what an ending. Tell me what was going through your mind when Jeremy released the ball.
Hey, we need to wait tomorrow. We need a day off. Jeremy Roach is a big-time player. He's a winner. He makes big plays. Really trust Norchad in giving him the pitch ahead, and then love seeing him make that shot and the team celebrate.
What did your team do down the stretch to win this game?
Showed a lot of heart, a lot of heart. Thank you, guys.
All right, now to the star. Hey, Jeremy, tell me what you were thinking when you shot that ball.
It's closing. I mean, I had 2 free throws to put it up to 4 in regulation. I missed the first one, but my teammates had my back. They had confidence in me, and I just want to make a play.
What is it about the heart of this team that brings it to victory?
Say that one more time.
What is it about the heart of this team to win?
We just been in too many battles. I mean, the scrimmages. I mean, the Gonzaga game. I mean, we had to regroup after that one. I think this team just loves each other. We all come together. We never back down. I mean, even though we was down 14 at the start of the second half, so it was just a beautiful win.
Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Jeremy Roach, baby.
Oh my goodness. Don't tell these guys.